Hi guys, and welcome to this quick tutorial. So if you are having trouble picking things up without triggering your lower back pain or sciatica, every time you bend over, you just start to feel that pain on the side of your lower back, or you just start feeling that shooting pain, I want to share with you just a quick tutorial to show you how to pick things up without throwing out your back or causing a sudden pain in your lower back. We're going to test with heavier items. I'm going to show you with lighter items. And so hopefully this tutorial is going to be helpful for you. Okay, let's get started. So this is something really common with people that when I discuss with members or subscribers, they have a hard time knowing how to bend over to pick something up without feeling it in their lower back. So I'm going to share here how to pick and heavier items. So we're just going to test here with this seat. Let's test here with the furniture item. I'm going to show you with weights. I'm going to test also lighter items, and I'm going to show you if you're feeling restrictions and you can't do this with proper form, what to do. So let's just say I want to move this stool from here to here, just want to pick it up. So what comes naturally for you is to just bend over and pick it up. So this is kind of what I usually see. And so the problem with this is that number one, it's just really fast movement, and we're kind of just using the back here to help us move the item. Maybe we're using our arms too, but it's mostly just the upper body here, arms, back, doing the movement. And when we are doing things fast, maybe we're moving, you know, we're not really thinking. Sometimes this may be okay the first time, but then you lift a few more items and you start to feel that tightness. So what I want you to do here instead is to just take a moment. It's really just maybe 10 seconds to connect back with your core. Breathe in, tighten up your core, kind of getting ready for a punch. So core is tight, and tighten up your glutes. And as you're bending forward, instead of coming forward like that, like folding, you know, instead of folding, I want you to just push your hips back. So we're going to push the hips back and then grab the item and then push up with the heel and pick it up. So now it's the core and the glutes moving and helping us pick this weight up instead of putting the load on the spine. So you can try it here with me. So again, just going into that hip hinge, pushing the hips back, tightening my core, my glutes, and picking up the heavy item. So it's really kind of same as doing a deadlift at the gym. So if you think about it, if you want to lift some dumbbells or a barbell, you're going to do the same thing. We really want to think about any heavy item as if we're just picking up some weights at the gym. And it really depends also on the weight. So if it's just a medium weight, you don't need to tighten up your core that much. Just a little bit of a brace to make sure there's some stability and there's some support around of your spine. Think of your deep core here as your spine safety belt. You tighten that belt depending on the weight you're going to be, the load you're going to be putting on your body. So this is a 40-pound kettlebell. It will be the exact same thing. Tighten up my core, just bend forward, hips back, and then you just lift it up, and then same thing, back. One thing you may notice, which sometimes I hear from people, is that they want to do this with proper form, but then they feel some of the restrictions in the hamstrings. As soon as they start to bend forward and hinge at the hips, they can't really go that low because there is restriction here, and it's something that could happen. So in this case, I highly recommend that you grab the foam roller. So if you have a foam roller like this one, and just roll your hamstrings, because what that will do is it will help release some of the tightness and the trigger points that have built up over the years, and it will allow you to unlock more mobility. Unfortunately, stretching doesn't release trigger points, so it can help you with some flexibility, and you can definitely try. But if there are trigger points in hamstrings, I highly recommend that you get a foam roller and you release your hamstrings, because it will definitely unlock more mobility for you. Let's now test with lighter items. All right, so for lighter items that don't need maybe a ton of tightness, you still want to brace your core a little bit. You know, every time you bend over, there is going to be some load on your spine, even if it's your body weight. So whenever you're bending over, make sure to keep your back straight, just a little bit of core brace, and keep your core engaged. If it's something really light, if it's really low, maybe you are not able to go all the way down to reach it, by just doing the hip hinge. So what we do here is something called the golfer's lift. So we are going to kick this leg back and just go like this and grab the item. So we are still doing a hip hinge, but we're just kind of throwing that leg backwards to allow us for more space in the front, and the back is still straight. You can use supports for a wall or a chair or whatever, but you don't need it. So you will be able to do this and pick things up without support if you're doing this quickly. So you're just going to be using the glute of that leg. So make sure the glute is engaged and core is engaged for that stability, and you can just put it down. So this is a really good technique to lift lighter items off of the floor, because if it's something really low, you're most likely going to be bending your back and your lumbar spine to pick it up, because even if you want to do this with proper form, you may not have that mobility to go that far. So something like the golfer's lift allows you to keep that back straight and do this with proper form and use your glute instead of your back. If you need a step-by-step tutorial on the core brace technique, please click on the video linked here. I have already made a YouTube video on how to learn how to brace your core, or grab the deep core mini training where I take you step-by-step every day on how to strengthen your deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis, and it's an amazing program that will take you from beginner all the way to amazing core strength. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video.